The same way that I became a #1 selling musician and Grammy Award winning writer, publisher and performer, I appreciate the gravity of this historical moment, and this is so much bigger than me. I am merely an instrument, and as I've said repeatedly, a custodian of circumstance. Certainly I would like to thank my predecessors, Colonel Thompson, who was the first Mesopotamia era representative to be the leader of the opposition, the Honorable Michael Finnegan, who has guided me, and I was his understudy before I became the era representative, and the people of Mesopotamia, because I would not be here if they did not elect me to be their representative. And certainly to all of my colleagues who have offered support as we continue to rebuild the United Democratic Party and to try to restore public trust and confidence in our institution.
Have you spoken with the man that you're replacing, Patrick Faber?
No, I have not, but I would like to take this opportunity to thank him for his service over the last 18 years to the country and to the institution of the UDP.
Sir, but you don't, as leader of the opposition, you'll know that your party doesn't have many seats, and statistically, Patrick Faber is the safest seat of those who are currently elected in the House of Representatives.
More so than Queen Square and Mesopotamia?
Far more so than Queen Square and Mesopotamia.
Those are no marginal. You come with a different narrative.
Those are marginal seats.
Every time that we speak, no Queen Square and Mesopotamia.
Those are now reduced to marginal seats.
I could tell you that in the municipal elections, Collett dropped 600 votes, Queen Square and Mesop went up 100 votes. But I'll leave you to your melodramatic narratives.
But I'm just saying, you need Mr. Faber. What does this mean?
I just told you that I thanked him for his service over the 18 years.
You thank someone when you're sending them through the door.
No, but he was the leader of the opposition, and so I thank him for not just his time as leader of the opposition, but for his 18 years of service.
So no, he's to play second fiddle to you. You are the leader of the opposition. How will you arrange his seating?
I can assure you that this is not about me. This is about the institution of the United Democratic Party, the institution of the opposition, and us trying to put ourselves in a position where we can have credibility, where we can find a new leader, which will not be me, but a new leader of the party, and I am merely the custodian of the transition period that we're in.
Sir, in your journey to become the leader of the opposition, you have had to be very outspoken. Especially so as the chief whip of the opposition.
Yes.
We at Channel 5 we were made to understand that has cost you your seat at the central executive committee, and that you will not be a part of tonight's meeting. Is that the case?
That is the case, but now I am the chair of the shadow cabinet, so I will focus on the shadow cabinet, which is a very important institution to hold the government accountable and to provide alternative policies to the bad policies, the failed policies that we've seen from the PUP over the last 8 months. But also to get here, I would like to use this opportunity to highlight the fact that we all have challenges, we all have difficulties, we all have a past, we all fall short. And my standing here in this historic moment follows on the heels of the intervention I gave in the Honorable House of Representatives, the last sitting of the House, where I told those young men in Mesopotamia, on the south side of Belize City, who were pulling triggers and killing each other, to stop it, to put down the gun and to take accountability for the narrative, for the life that they wanted to lead, and that they could change. And that it was not my responsibility or the Minister of Police's responsibility or the government's responsibility, but it was their responsibility. And I am proof of that, because for the last 23 years, I took responsibility for my actions. I paid my debt. I did not feel sorry for myself. I did not drown myself in tears and sorrow. I continued to go. So I hope and I pray that where I stand right now in this historic moment is bigger than me. It is a message to the young people, to all people that have challenges, that have obstacles that they can overcome. Just remain determined, and this is the better path to choose, a constructive, productive life. There may be those that want to condemn you to their past as they condemn me to my past, because maybe they don't want to see anything more from Southside youth than to be in prison or to be in a graveyard. But I am proof that you are more than that, because I am not that special.